Written by David Crosby, Almost Cut My Hair became an anthem for a generation grappling with change and challenging societal norms. The song's raw and unfiltered lyrics captured the essence of a time when young people were questioning everything. Released in 1970 on Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young's album Deja Vu, the song captured the zeitgeist of a turbulent era marked by the Vietnam War, civil rights protests, and a growing countercultural movement. It was a period of intense social upheaval and transformation. Almost Cut My Hair resonated with youth questioning authority and seeking personal liberation. The long hair symbolized a rejection of conventional values and a desire for freedom. The song's raw energy and confessional lyrics spoke to the internal struggles and external pressures faced by many. It was a powerful expression of the conflict between personal identity and societal expectations. Crosby's powerful vocals, coupled with the band's signature harmonies, created an emotional impact that transcended generations. Their music became a soundtrack for those seeking change and a new way of life. More than just a song, Almost Cut My Hair became a statement of individuality and a rallying cry for those seeking an alternative path. It encouraged people to embrace their true selves and stand up against conformity. Within Almost Cut My Hair, the seemingly simple act of getting a haircut transforms into a powerful metaphor for the struggle between personal freedom and societal conformity. The song delves deep into the internal conflict faced by individuals who must choose between expressing their true selves and adhering to societal expectations. Long hair, particularly for men in the late 1960s and early 1970s, became a visible symbol of rebellion against established norms. It was more than just a fashion statement. It was a declaration of independence and a challenge to the status quo. It represented a rejection of traditional values and an embrace of countercultural ideals such as peace, love, and individual expression. The long-haired look was synonymous with the hippie movement, which sought to create a more inclusive and compassionate society. The pressure to conform, often coming from older generations or institutions like the military, carried significant weight. These pressures were not just societal, but also deeply personal, affecting relationships and individual identity. A haircut could symbolize choosing the familiar path, opting for acceptance over potential alienation. For many, cutting their hair meant surrendering to societal pressures and abandoning their personal beliefs. Crosby's lyrics capture this tension, highlighting the societal expectations tied to appearance and the courage it took to defy them. The song remains a poignant reminder of the ongoing struggle between individuality and conformity. Almost Cut My Hair delves into the internal conflict and agonizing hesitation surrounding the decision to maintain one's appearance in the face of societal pressure. Crosby's lyrics convey the pull between wanting to fit in and the desire to stay true to oneself, even if it means facing disapproval or judgment. The repeated phrase, "almost cut my hair," emphasizes the difficulty of this choice, suggesting a constant back and forth between conformity and rebellion. The song's narrator grapples with the potential consequences of his decision. He acknowledges the allure of conformity, recognizing that cutting his hair might make life easier in some ways. However, he ultimately recoils from this path, unwilling to sacrifice his identity for the sake of societal acceptance. Paranoia and resistance, echoes of a generation's fears. These were times when the streets echoed with the chants of protesters and the air was thick with the tension of societal change. Almost Cut My Hair reflects the paranoia and resistance that permeated American society during the Vietnam War era. The song captures the essence of a generation caught between the desire for peace and the reality of conflict. Lyrics like "But I Didn't" and "I Wonder Why" delve into the internal struggles and decisions faced by many during this turbulent time. "I Feel Like Letting My Freak Flag Fly" becomes an anthem for those embracing their true selves amidst societal pressures. These words speak to the sense of suspicion and distrust many felt towards authority figures and established institutions. It was a time when questioning the status quo became a form of resistance. The freak flag becomes a potent symbol of individuality and defiance in the face of perceived oppression. It represented a bold statement of identity and freedom. The song's driving rhythm and intense vocals create a sense of urgency and unease, capturing the raw emotions of the era. This mirrors the anxieties of a generation living with the constant threat of war and social upheaval. The fear of the unknown and the desire for change were ever present. Almost Cut My Hair gives voice to the frustration and anger felt by those who felt misunderstood and marginalized by mainstream society. It is a powerful reminder of the enduring spirit of resistance and the quest for justice. Duty, recovery, and optimism. Finding strength in uncertainty. While Almost Cut My Hair grapples with weighty themes of societal pressure and personal freedom, it also offers a glimmer of hope and optimism. The song suggests a sense of duty to oneself, a responsibility to honor one's true identity even in the face of adversity. The act of resisting the urge to conform becomes an act of self-preservation, a way of holding on to one's individuality in a world that often demands conformity. There's a sense of personal recovery and resilience woven throughout the song. The narrator's struggle is relatable and ultimately empowering. He acknowledges his vulnerability and uncertainty, but chooses to embrace his true self, finding strength in his individuality.